Hey, everybody.
Take 2, part 2. Because I said a bad word.
We refreshed our drinks. We're back again. And we're wondering, Gracie, for every part that we enter, do we get a new entry into the drawing? Because we really want the gift card. I mean, please. We're going to be like Frappuccinoing it up in Nashville.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think Amy owes some gift cards to some people who competed in our Chicago contest.
They're coming. I'm going to do that as soon as I get done. I felt so bad about that. Anyway, so my next person is Lindsay Fly, who we all love. And I just want to say Lindsay because Lindsay is another person that's kept it really real on her videos. And really real with like both the positive stuff, with the exercise, which I've really been impacted by, but also with the stuff that she struggled with. And when you see someone else struggle with something that you're struggling with, it makes it better. And so like with Lindsay, and other people, some other people have talked about this, has been like with relationship struggles in that first year post-op. And I had similar relationship struggles. And so it was great to have her go through that before me and kind of give me some guidance as to what I could expect going through that first year post-op. So love you, Lindsay.
Awesome. So my person to start this out with is Jen RNY. And she was one of the first people that Patty recommended to me to watch. And I loved her videos, but she didn't really do anything that truly impacted me until I was further along in the process. When I started dating at the end of September, but I was not that worried about my loose skin and stuff until I met Brian in early November. And you guys have heard way too much about him already.
I've heard more.
It's funny when it's take 2 and you're saying the things that you think were funny.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I know, right? So anyway, he lived in San Diego. I live in Huntington Beach, so it was a bit of a distance. So it was a couple weeks before I met him, and I had not worried about my skin with the other people I had gone out with, but I was worried about it here because I knew I was already sort of invested in the relationship. So I started texting with Jen, who had, recently had been dating, and so she had recently done it, or she had done a video right before that about it. And she said something that was very important that I hope all of you with loose skin who are in your 40s or who are dating men in your 40s will remember, because it's true. She said, men in their 40s are so happy to have sex, they don't care what your skin looks like.
So I'm taking from that if you're younger than 40...
It's an issue. No, the men younger than 40.
Date men in their 40s.
Right,
if
exactly.
You're in your 30s with loose skin, date 40-year-olds.
Because they're just going to be so grateful to have sex. But I don't know. I was just... I had not been nervous about it at all, and I was nervous about it at that point. And she told me that, and it just sort of was like, okay. And she talked me through those first few dates with Brian. I mean, like, not talked me through, but... We communicated a lot when I first started dating him, and it was really helpful to me. So thank you, Jen. And your boyfriend is so cute, as is your dog, as is you. You're like the perfect little...
She's adorable.
She's so adorable.
So the next person is somebody that we both mentioned. Do you want to start with this person?
Okay, I'll start with this person. So this person is Lacey, and I don't even remember what her YouTube name was.
I don't either.
It was something else. So anyway, you know who I'm talking about, right? Unless you're really new. So... Lacey was another person who, like less of Sarah and like me, who was pretty overweight starting out. And I watched her videos kind of all the way through. And her early videos, I mean, number one, I just found her smile and her laugh very infectious. And she just seemed, I don't know, I just liked her. But one particular thing happened that impacted me with her. And I don't know how far along she was, but she got in a car wreck with her daughter. And her car was totaled, I think. I may be getting these details wrong. It was a really long time ago. But she was looking for a new car after that. And she started talking about how for the first time, she felt like she deserved a nice new car. Well, that has always been a thing with me, not having like a nice new car. And my car, I had thought, I can't get a new car. I can't afford to get a new car. But it was cruddy. It was gross. It was like, I hated driving it. And I watched that video, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go buy a new car. I deserve to have a new car. And it may not seem like it was that big of a deal, but it really was, because it changes. It's another way that it changes how you show up in the world, where you're not worried about somebody getting in your car or whatever, and you accept that you deserve it. And so that was very impactful to me.
Yeah. And so for Lacey, I was another person that I mentioned as somebody that had a big impact, but it was again with the relationship. So Lacey did a series of videos on her struggles with her relationship, and one of the big things that came out of that video series was don't make any big decisions your first year post-op, and that's something that not only Lacey but other people like Lindsay have said to me, and that was very impactful for me. So that's somebody that I thought had a huge impact on me too. Thank you, Lacey.
Okay, who's that? I can't read.
She can't read without her glasses.
Sorry, I'm like.
So my next person is Cerise Patron, who also doesn't make a lot of videos anymore, but she was making a lot of videos when I first started, and when I first before I even started having, when I was still pre-op, I started watching her videos. And again, Cerise was very honest and real about some struggles she was having with weighing herself. And that had a huge impact on me. That really scared me, not because that was a horrible thing, but because I saw myself in her, and I saw that I felt like I would have those similar issues and struggles that she had with the scale. And so that had a huge impact because I decided I wasn't going to weigh myself based on that video that she made. She made one video, and I was like, wow. And that has had, not only did that change my journey, but it also, I felt like that's a huge reason I had success, because I did not obsess over the friggin' scale. And so I feel like I owe part of my success to that one video that Cerise made, which is crazy, right? Like, somebody makes one video and, like, my world changed. But that's how I felt.
And it wasn't my video that made your world change?
Your friendship has made my world change.
Aw. I know.
But, there are these, there are these moments,
no, there
these,
are,
like,
totally.
things, and you're just like, wow. And then all of a sudden you see the world a different way.
Okay.
Then this is the same with your next person.
No, it is the same with my next person. So my next person is, I can't fucking remember her YouTube name either. Once you know these people for real, Monica Sleep McQueen. Okay, so not this past trip to Chicago, but the trip to Chicago the year before that, Monica hadn't had surgery yet, and I was, I don't know, like a year post-op, and had, I don't know, I think I have only lost like 30 pounds since then, but the difference in the pictures of me then and now is pretty huge. Mm-hmm. But I felt pretty normal. But Monica was there. She hadn't had surgery. All the rest of us had. And she fucking, at 400 pounds or whatever, she fucking kept up with us, walking all over the city, doing the things that we did. And it's so, I don't know, it just touched me. And then I've told this story a million times about how we were at dinner, and when I showed her my before picture, and she's like, oh, this can, I thought all of you guys look so normal now. When I look at that picture, I realize that I can do this too. And it just reminded me of where I had come from. And anytime I think about that, it makes me appreciate that, I don't know, like where I was, where I came. And she was amazing that week. She was amazing this last time in Chicago too. I think she had a pretty good time. I think she met some great new people while we were in Chicago.
What I love about that, that's huge. We all, if y'all know what we're talking about, then you're in on the story. But I first of all, I love Monica, and I'm so glad that I met her in Chicago this time. But I love the story that has come out of that trip to Chicago, and
me too.
That's amazing to me.
It makes me really happy.
Okay, so our next person,
who I couldn't read the name, and of course
I scribbled it.
I can't read her writing, but of course it's Gracie. Gracie, who
inspired this video.
So,
which has inspired us to have a conversation over the last 2 days. How awesome.
Over all these people.
Yeah.
And all of you. And let me tell you, we went through a lot of people before we narrowed this down to try to not make it a 24-hour video.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So know that if you know us, you were probably mentioned in the initial conversations, and we had to narrow it down. Okay, so I don't know that with Gracie it's about weight loss surgery in terms of the way that she inspires me, but it's who she is as a person.
Yeah.
Number one, she is such an old soul. If I was as mature at 30 as she is,
I don't think you're as mature at 50
I'm not as mature at 50 as she is at 30. So, she just has, of course she looks like she's 30, but the way she approaches life in the world is of a much older person, a much more grounded person. She is very grounded. She is very beautiful. And she, even before she lost weight, I didn't know her then, but from what I hear her talk about and what I believe is she exuded confidence at whatever size she was. She is she's this beautiful woman, and I don't feel like she ever doubted that. Mm-hmm. And she also always, even though and Lindsay said this in her video response today about Gracie. It's like, I don't talk to her every day, but like if something's going on with me and she knows it, she will reach out to me. And when I see a text from Gracie, except when it's about the color run and I think somebody's stolen her phone, she texted me, "Are you going to sign up for the color run?" I'm like, who stole Gracie's phone? She's not doing the color run. But no, I'm just kidding. But I mean, I just really appreciate and love her and think she's a great person. And I'm so excited that she's moving to Southern California. And I heard today she may be staying with me for a couple days a week. So anyway.
Well, and Gracie was somebody that came to my mind too. Of course, Gracie started this conversation for us, but exactly what you're saying with her self acceptance. It was at every size, and her confidence at every size, and her discussion of her body and her, I want to say preaching, but you know what I'm saying. Like she really said, you have to love yourself at every size, and that had a huge impact on me. And I really feel, first of all, Gracie is beautiful at every size that she's been in. She's always been beautiful, and I think that's just something too. Like she really took care of herself, no matter what size she was. She really put the effort in to make herself look and feel beautiful, and that had a huge impact. I mean, of course, when I was in 08, she gave me a makeover, and I felt beautiful.
She looked really hot.
So I can't wait to see Gracie in a couple weeks.
Yes,
a week.
Jesus. A week from today.
Can't wait to see you, Gracie.
Holy crap! I was gonna say something else. Now I can't remember what it was.
Okay, do you want to do this person?
Oh no, you know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say, do we get double entries because we said you were one of the people that inspired us?
Just make us like 4 or 5 entries. Yeah. Vice versa,
So my next person is Mandy, Army Wife Revised. So
we need to have more videos from, by the way, Mandy.
Okay. Anyway, I hadn't really watched Mandy's videos, and then when she started being friends with my friend, like when Melly May and Gracie and stuff started talking about her, I started watching her videos. I thought, oh great, but I didn't really know her until we went to, where did we go? Obesity Health in Raleigh, and she has just been through so much. I mean, not exactly in the same way as Nirvana, but she just had her second revision. So she started with lap band, then she had VSG, and then she had RNY, and it was a big whole complicated thing that you can go watch her videos and see. But she persevered through it all, and she kept going, and she's doing great now. And I just think that going is really inspiring to me, because I won't say it came easy to me, but it came relatively easy to me after surgery. I didn't have a lot of issues.
Yeah, me too. And the thing about Mandy is, and what and again, she's keeping it real. Like, she struggled so much when she came to 08. She really struggled with the fact that she was not where she wanted to be. And she told us that. She talked about it. And it gave me a new appreciation for the people who maybe never reach goal weight, or maybe have regain, or people who struggle when they go to these conferences and stuff. And I love Mandy too. I can't wait to see her. I hope she comes to Nashville. So my next person is Aussie Lisa VSG, who is getting plastics right now. And so for 2 reasons, because she's getting plastics and because she friggin' kicks ass on the exercise. She has guns to spare. And so I really am inspired by her. It makes me want to exercise more. So I love Aussie Lisa.
Okay, so I have actually 3 people on my next thing, and you only have 1. Can you?
No. It's this person and then this person.
I know, person. It's that way.
You're gonna do it separate.
Oh, I was gonna do it together, but
okay, go ahead.
While I'm talking, you think of another person. Okay. So, and I'll go through these really quick. So, Melly May inspires me. Number 1, because she's
I love that girl.
Fucking gorgeous. No, but she's another one who's always kept it real. I mean, she has been very honest and open, and I don't know. I have a really soft spot in my heart for Melly May, and she walked me through some tough times. And I just really love her, and I think she has very much kept it honest and real. And her teeth and legs are amazing. Just saying.
Okay, so here's what you take away from this video. You either have to keep it real or
be gorgeous.
Right.
Or be gorgeous. So, anyway.
So my next person.
I guess.
Okay, I'm going next. My next person is Lauren Dayton, who I adore, who I just got to see in Boston, who's freaking adorable. She's really so adorable in real life. But, okay, for 2 reasons. Well, for more than those 2 reasons, but for 2 reasons that come straight to mind. One is, one of the things we haven't really talked about are people who've succeeded in like their diet. But I feel like Lauren, had a huge impact on me on the foods that I chose to eat, because she did a lot of food hauls. She talked about what she ate every day, and that really helped me understand and think about what I need to eat. And actually, I should throw Banded Wendy in there too with the 10-to-1 because of the same thing.
That is something.
That had a huge impact on me.
But
anyway, more champagne. This is not 10-to-1, but Lauren. So for what she ate. And her second was her style and her fashion hauls. Mm-hmm. And again, Lauren's like 10 years younger or more than me.
She's like 20 years younger than me.
But I am her student, and she is my mentor when it comes to fashion. And if you only read what she said on Facebook about my shoes.
It was hysterical. Thank you, Lauren, for saying that.
But, yeah. So
because what she really said about those shoes were that they were...
Hush.
Okay, fine.
Hush. Anyway, Lauren... So those two things had a huge impact on me with Lauren. Is that she had was both the food and what she brought to the food, and also with the fashion, and then she had a style. Because before I didn't really feel like I had a style, and now that and now I have Lauren's style and Patty's style. This is Patty's style.
Excuse me.
And Liz's shoes,
which I need back because I have to wear them tomorrow.
I brought them back to you. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so this person doesn't make videos, so it might not be relevant because I think we're supposed to be talking about people who make videos, but Kim Stepanopoulos, who had watched my videos and I met for the first time in Chicago last year, she has just been such a calming, wonderful influence in my life when I am going batshit crazy over the stupidest fucking shit ever. I can call Kim and she can talk me right down. And she gets all my like spiritual mumbo jumbo stuff. She like connects with me on that level.
When I'm just rolling my eyes.
When Amy's like, But then that leads to one other person. So Amy.
Oh! I snuggle up with her. And not just because we sleep together.
Yeah, we did last night. Did you see I took a picture of her while she was sleeping when she didn't know it last night? Yeah, because I do that. I'm kind of creepy that way. Ask Pete. So, wait. No, not that way. Anyway. This is different because you had surgery way after I did. Yeah. And it's kind of shocking to me that we are as close as we are considering that you did that.
Yeah.
But it was because you like stalked me and commented on all my no, I'm just kidding. That you commented on all my videos. And this friendship is a real surprise to me, and I'm really, really super grateful for it.
I love her.
Are we done?
I just want to say that sometimes people ask about how you make connections and friends in the weight loss surgery community, and it's so random.
It is totally random, and I often tell people who are newer out, it's like, this is like one of my very closest friends.
Yeah,
and she's like almost a year. Younger than me in surgery, and it's because she watched my videos and she commented on them. I thought, oh, she's pretty smart. Maybe I should go watch her videos.
But it was just like, and I was doing the same thing, but I was like throwing out feelers, and like I was trying to connect with this person, trying to connect with that person, and then it was like Liz and I just like zoom, and we both zoned in on each other, and we both just made good friends. It was just, it's kind of weird, but it happens that way. So you have to just put yourself out there and hope for the best. And if you don't get what you want, or you don't get
from that one person, keep trying.
Keep trying. There's lots of great people out there.
Yeah, and there's somebody who's going to connect with you. And
I have the greatest person, but there's lots of other great people out in the community.
And that's just one other thing I think I want to close with is like I never, and we were talking about this earlier today, I never thought I never had a lot of women friends, and I never thought at this point in my life I would have these friendships, and they are deeper and closer than any friendships that I've had in my life, and that's about YouTube.
Yeah.
Except for Patty, who I met in person, all of the main friends in my life now who I communicate with every day are from YouTube.
Oh, I love her.
And she came to Arkansas to see me and hang out with me, and I had to work too much, and I have to work
That's
now.
Friendship, people.
And
that's friendship. No, it's been great. We've had a great time.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to see everybody in a few days. This is a really long video.
How many minutes?
We love you, Gracie. Thank you for inspiring this conversation.
Okay.
And we'll talk to you guys soon.
See you soon. All right. Bye-bye.